When society collapses, the loudest house dies first. But the house no one notices survives. Most preppists don't understand this. They think survival is about being strong, armed, fortified, and unbreakable. But in a real collapse, when law, order, and structure evaporate overnight, the people who stand out are the first to disappear. The truth is brutally simple. Visibility is vulnerability. Being noticeable is being targetable. And in chaos, the safest place is the one nobody even looks at twice. This is the philosophy of the Greyman House, a home designed not to win battles, but to avoid them entirely. 1. The first mistake everyone makes in a collapse. When preparing for societal breakdown, most people immediately transform their homes into something that screams, "There's valuable stuff inside. Come try your luck." Tall fences, visible cameras, steel bars on windows, heavy, shiny locks, bunkers advertised like trophies on social media. But they forget something critical. Criminals aren't stupid. They are opportunists. And a fortress is not a deterrent. It's an invitation. If your home looks like it's defending something, then it looks like it's worth attacking. During chaos, people don't search for fair fights. They search for easy wins. Your job isn't to outmuscle them. It's to make them believe you have nothing worth taking. 2. The Greyman House, the art of controlled disappearance. A Greyman house doesn't look secure. It looks forgettable, a little worn, a little boring, a little neglected, intentionally average, not shining, not fortified looking, not modern or impressive. Just another house nobody wants to rob because it doesn't look like it has anything worth risking jail time or a knife fight. 4. This is called controlled neglect. Controlled neglect means grass that's slightly overgrown, not wild. Curtains that look old, not torn. A fence that looks a bit unstable, yet reinforced inside. A few broken items left outside, junk on purpose. A yard that looks lived in, but not prosperous. Outside, unappealing. Inside, fortified. Every surface is a lie designed to whisper, "This house has nothing." Meanwhile, behind that disguise hides layered reinforcement. 3. Why criminals avoid poor houses during crisis. In a collapse, people don't target strength. They target resources. And the fastest way to advertise that you have resources is lights, noise, smells, cleanliness, high-end gear, defensive hardware, anything that looks expensive. You must reverse this psychology. A poor-looking house provides 3 advantages. 1. Low reward. Criminals assume there's nothing inside. 2. High uncertainty. If a house looks abandoned or empty, entering it might waste their time. 3. High risk. No one wants to crawl into a dirty, dark, unpredictable place where visibility is low and danger might be hidden. The forgotten house becomes the safe house. 4. The triangle of signals: light, sound, smell. During societal collapse, 3 signals turn you into a glowing target. A light. When the neighborhood is pitch black, a single candle looks like a lighthouse. A flashlight becomes a megaphone shouting, "Someone alive here." You must double-layer curtains. Use blackout fabric. Create inner lighting zones. Eliminate all external leaks. Move at night in darkness, not light. Light discipline equals life. A sound. In silent neighborhoods, even soft footsteps echo. Clanking dishes. Faint conversations. The scrape of a chair. And noise does not just travel, it confirms life. This means no loud talking, no metal clatter, no music, no shoes indoors, controlled movement, slow footsteps, soft close everything. If people cannot hear you, they assume nobody's inside. A smell, the most dangerous signal. When people are starving, the scent of cooking travels farther than you think, especially fats, spices, and cooked meats. A simple soup can expose your home from dozens of meters away. To avoid that, cook only during windy hours. Use odor-minimizing cooking methods. Avoid frying. Cook small portions. Vent steam through improvised filters. Cook at odd times, early dawn or deep night. You're not hiding food. You're hiding the fact that you have food. 5. Layered defense, the only strategy that works. A grey man house doesn't rely on one system. It relies on layers, each one silent, invisible, and unexpected. 1. Exterior layer, disguise. Your yard, fence, and windows act as the first psychological filter. Your goal here is to make attackers decide. Not worth it. 2. Approach layer, early warning. You don't need expensive systems. You need intelligence. Cans on strings along the fence. Small gravel paths that make noise. Flour or ash under windows to reveal footprints. Hidden Wi-Fi cameras disguised as junk. Fishing line traps that alert you without injury. Cheap. Simple. Effective. 3. Barrier layer, the real defense. Outside looks weak. Inside is where the strength actually hides. Long reinforced screws in door frames. Strike plates with deeper set screws. Hinge pins. Invisible polycarbonate film on glass. Battens or bars behind the door, not in front. Reinforced internal hallways creating choke points. Outsiders won't see any of this, but they'll definitely feel it if they try. 4. Interior core, the safe room. A final fallback zone equipped with water, shelf-stable food, first aid, communications, improvised defense tools, ventilation, silent locks and seals, a way out. This is not a luxury. This is survival architecture. 6. Disappearance, the most effective defense of all. When danger is extreme, the best strategy isn't confrontation. It's erasure. No light. No sound. No movement. No cooking. No silhouettes by windows. No opening doors. No signs of life. Your home becomes a ghost. And if an intruder decides to enter, you fade deeper into your fallback positions. Silence becomes armor. Stillness becomes strategy. The absence of presence becomes the ultimate shield. A house that seems empty is a house rarely breached. 7. Mind and body, the overlooked pillars of survival. People underestimate how fragile humans become during prolonged collapse. A tiny wound becomes infected. A small fever becomes dangerous. A sprain becomes immobilizing. And psychological fatigue becomes lethal. You need hygiene routines, mental breaks, quiet coping habits, small luxuries to stabilize morale, clear roles for each family member, predictable routines that maintain sanity. In the long run, psychology outsurvives strength. A stable mind makes fewer mistakes. And in a collapse, mistakes kill faster than bullets. 8. Sustainability, the only true long-term protection. Supplies run out. Food runs out. Water runs out. Patience runs out. So the Greyman house includes quiet systems for long-term survival. Small indoor garden stations. Microgreens and sprouting setups. Hidden water filters. Rain catchment disguised as trash. Solar panels covered or shaded to avoid attention. Low-energy batteries. Thermal blankets for heat retention. Passive heating or cooling tricks. You're not trying to thrive. You're trying to survive without attracting attention. Real preppers don't show off their gear. They hide it better than anyone else. 9. The power of small preparations. You don't need to build Rome. You don't need a bunker. You don't need a $10,000 security system. Small, smart upgrades change everything. Swapping door screws. Adding window film. Installing blackout curtains. Practicing silence. Reducing visible wealth. Placing warning layers. Learning signal discipline. Hiding trash properly. Reducing night movement. Making your home visually boring. Every tiny step makes your house less appealing as a target. And in a collapse, less appealing equals more survivable. 10. The final truth. The best prepared person is the one no one knows about. Preparation is not about living in fear. It's about living in peace, quietly, confidently. The irony of survival is this. The more prepared you are, the less the world should notice. No boasting. No signals. No gear on display. No shiny prepper fortress. Just the simple, gentle invisibility of a person who understands one eternal truth. The safest house is the one nobody chooses. The safest family is the one nobody sees. The safest survivor is the one who blends in. When society collapses, strength is useful. But invisibility is invincible.